Well, it's Tuesday, January 27th. Let's do the bad dad joke of the day. Why did the cat go to space? To see the Milky Way. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Well, good morning. I have just a few minutes before being picked up to go look at a couple of motorcycles a friend's going to buy. And I thought I would try the trick that I told you about. This area right here is a bubble catcher, because normally this is tilted up and the bubbles can't get past this point. So what I did is I took all four of the bolts out of here, put one in here, and put the master cylinder at an angle. And I've already gotten bubbles out, and I'm going to see if there's any left here that I can show you. Okay, but just by a very gentle, see if I can get these bubbles out. Right, there's one. Okay, well, I got about 6 big bubbles out of there. So now I got brake. I got brake handle, that's just great. What's left is the micro bubbles in these lines. And let's see if I can shake any free by doing it. What I do is, after I install it, I use a wrench and go up and down here on the lines on both sides, all the way down to the caliper, and just tap, 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 and try to break free any little micro bubbles. You can also sit there with a cap on and pulse the handle like this. Pulse, pulse, pulse. I'm going to try a little of that, and then I'll see what results we get. Okay, so the technique is to hold your hand over here to keep the water spout down. This is nice uphill all the way, like so. And then just sit here and do this, which pulses the fluid all the way down to the bottom. Oh, you should see the bubbles. There's a dozen good bubbles in there that just get broken free from the sides of the tubing. And I got lever like you wouldn't believe, just by breaking those little bubbles free. I still got one or two. I got lever all the way out to here. All right, that's clear. It's just a way of getting the final bubbles out. Theoretically, you'll get more bubbles out, I swear you will, when you ride the bike. Just from the bike vibration and bouncing, the bubbles will come up and go into the master cylinder. So I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm going to now install this guy back to its normal position and do a squeeze test on the handle overnight. Or all day, because I need to get this bike off the lift and get the Blimey bike back onto the lift, because I need to finish up that oil pump installation and timing cover installation, and then set the ignition timing, get it running, because the bike is basically done except for solving the oil pump problem, which is solved. I just need to put it back together and let the client have his bike. So that's where we are. I'm going to put this guy back together level, and okay, this is good. Okay, I've set the bike up with a light pressure on the hydraulic system. I'll leave this one here while I go out looking at some motorcycles with a good buddy. And I'll probably just leave it on there all day. And all I have to do now is pull the cover up, hook the 2 wires to the brake switch, pull the cover up, And I'll probably touch this up with some black paint to make it look better. And keep an eye on all of the possible points that may leak, because there's a bunch of them. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 separate hydraulic cables, shall we say, tubing. And there's a leak point to everyone that where they hook together. There's a there's a possible leak point, so you got to keep an eye on them. So good. I'm gonna leave it like this for the day, and then talk to Kevin about doing a test ride if we're ready. I think we are, and try to get this bike off the lift and get the Limey bike back on the lift. I need to put the new oil pump is installed. I've got the plug in there for, gosh, over a week. There's no leakage. So close it up and set the ignition timing, and let the owner of that bike have his poor bike back. So that's where we are, on the cusp of having both projects done. I hope. All right, well, it's still Tuesday the 27th, and here be the situation. The bike looks good, seriously. There's no sign of any leaks so far on the brake system. None down here. Anywhere in the middle. All the way up to the master cylinder. And I'm going to leave it just like this overnight. It's got the handle bar still rubber band down, so there's pressure on it. What I am going to do is take the bike off the lift and set it over there next to the Limey bike while we continue the test of the braking system. Then I'm going to put the Limey bike back up on the lift, because I really want to close up this timing cover and get the bike running so the client can have it. They've been really nice about the delay while I've been working on this bike. So this bike's going to go over here to the parking area, and Limey bike is going to go back up on the lift, try to get him running, and then I'll put the black bike back on the lift facing the other way and start him again and see if I can do any tuning to get him to run a little smoother. He was a little rough when we did the first start a few days ago, so I'd like to do a little more tuning on him. That is the situation, and it is now 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm going to do the swap, put this bike over here and that bike over there, and then call it a day about 3 o'clock. All right, well, the 75 is parked over there with the brake still being tested. And I'll just leave it here till tomorrow, probably, and check it again. And in the meantime, Limey bike is back up here. I've got all the parts necessary to close up this timing case, and I will get to that tomorrow, because right now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm tired. I've done a lot of running around today, stuff I had to do. So this gives me the chance to go post these videos and take the rest of the day off. I have asked the boss. The boss says, okay, you can take the rest of the day off, Frank. So I said to myself, okay, bye.